You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're ready? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am at my granny's house and she is currently scrubbing her hands. We're fixing to make pinwheel dumplings. So I'm gonna let her tell y'all all about that. All right, this is my granny. Today we are making the pinwheel dumplings. It's just like the chicken dumplings. You'll do the chicken the same way as the other dumplings,
Right.
but this is just a different type of dumpling. This is a pinwheel dumpling. This is my mama's favorite dumpling, right?
Yep.
This is the only kind she'll eat, right?
Yep.
All right, so what do we need to do to make the dumpling? We need flour.
Ready?
Yeah. We got flour and
Two tablespoons shortening.
how much flour is this?
Cup and a half of flour.
Cup and a half of flour.
Half a cup of milk.
Half a cup of milk, which
A
is
stick of melted butter, and you might need a little bit more.
stick of melted butter.
And 3 tablespoons of shortening.
And we got our shortening already in there.
All right, then you mix you keep that there. You mix your your milk, and your shortening and flour.
So I need to pour this in?
Not now, just give me a little at a time. I'll do it. I'm doing it.
Oh, you pour a little bit at a time.
Oh yeah. It's simple. They're simple and good.
So what's different about this dumpling than the other dumpling? Is it just Mama's picky?
Well, it's just the recipe's the difference.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's good and easy.
Is this easier dumpling than the other one?
Yep. Very easy. Well, about the same.
Okay. You need a little more milk? No?
Nope.
That's giving you an arm workout.
It's all right. Okay, and you turn it out on a floured
Okay.
board.
All right, so we're through with this. I'm going to put it in the sink. And let me wipe that little bit of milk up.
Put me some more in it.
Some more flour?
Mm-hmm.
So then you're emptying your dough onto the flour?
Huh?
You're emptying your dough onto the flour. Let me pour this out or just have it?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
And then you work your dough up like you would a dumpling.
Okay.
Get my rolling pin
Where's it at?
in that second drawer there, and a knife.
Now you're supposed to be all prepared for these videos.
I know. I'm never prepared for anything, Donna. Of course, the first thing you do is wash your hands.
I told
Good.
you was washing your hands. You was scrubbing them. And then you're going to roll it out.
Mm-hmm.
Now how thick do you roll it?
I need you to get me a little pan out of here
Okay.
and put. That'll do. Just take it over there and put Saran Wrap on it.
Okay. Watch your leg.
Okay. You put your butter. And you put your cheese.
Oh, okay. So once you roll it out, then you sprinkle that melted butter and cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it different.
That's what makes it good.
Mmm.
You roll it.
Move this so they can see what you're doing. So you're rolling it all that. Okay.
Oh, really?
It's starting to come together. I'm starting to understand.
All right. And you cut it loose from your dough.
Okay, so you basically do your...
And then you cut your pinwheels.
All right, let's show them what you did. That's our pinwheel. Okay.
All right, pull my thing over. And I always freeze mine before I cook them. You don't have to do that, but I find the hard way is the best way anyhow.
And then how do you cook them? You bake them?
You bake them. You have your broth with your cream of chicken soup in it, and then you put that in a casserole dish to your choice, and you put your pinwheels like this, and then when they're frozen or whenever you go to bake them, put them just like I put that there in your casserole dish.
See how she's got them like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's easy. Very, very easy.
That cheese is what makes it good.
Mm-hmm. Very, very good. Yep.
I think this would even be good with beef.
You can take these home with you.
I will.
No, you won't if I don't.
You just told me I could. People are going to hear you being ornery.
All right, and here we go again.
What is this? This one over right here.
Yep.
James gonna love you. He likes it when we do cooking videos.
Does he?
Yeah, he gets a good home cooked meal. Granny style.
All right, you put your butter. It's good, dude. I have to do this. In fact, I got some frozen now.
Oh, there comes Pawpaw. Y'all can get to meet my daddy. Pawpaw, we filming a video. Come say hey. Yes.
Oh, no, I've done a video.
No, come here.
I'm not doing it.
You gonna do it. This is my daddy. This is who Granny spoils rotten, by the way.
Too rotten. I cooked this dinner Thursday, and they eat somewhere else.
Oh.
No,
He got on my bad list that day. Bad, I'm talking bad. I started not to cook the next day.
Pawpaw.
Okay, we're going to town on these things.
I ain't gonna ask you, but no.
What?
He's on his phone.
All right, here we go.
So you was mad at him, huh?
Nah, he couldn't help it.
Oh. But you got to give him a hard time.
Yeah, go ahead and if you want to.
You gonna actually make me work?
It makes a whole lot of dumplings. You may not need them all at one time.
But that's the good thing about them being froze. You can just take out what you need, and then. So you don't have any cook for today for us to try?
Mm-mm.
You just showing us how to do it?
I'm showing you how to do it.
You're taking a
And
shortcut.
I do mine, everybody's own choice. But I find there's more flavoring in legs and thighs.
Right, the dark meat. You
And
said that.
that's what I use to do a thing of this. I use 2 legs and thighs.
So basically what you were saying was we would take our chicken and boil it, the legs and thighs, in a can of cream of chicken soup, correct?
Right.
And then when we get ready to cook our pinwheels, you can do them fresh or frozen, but you would do, in your casserole dish, you would do a layer of the chicken that you've already prepared with your cream of chicken soup. And then you're going to lay these on top. Yeah, in your chicken, cream of chicken soup. Isn't that your broth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you're going to put these on top of it. And then you're going to bake it. Do you bake them covered or uncovered?
I bake mine uncovered.
For how long?
Till they're done. You can look at them and tell when they're done.
Okay, it shouldn't take long, huh? Because your chicken's already...
You can just look at them, and when they get a little bit brown, they're ready to eat.
Okay. And you don't put the chicken on top of them? You just lay these on top?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mm. About 350 degrees until done? Till golden brown?
350, that's what I put mine on.
Okay. And that's just regular cheddar cheese you're using? Shredded cheddar?
Shredded cheddar cheese. They're so easy made. Yes, yes, yes.
I would have never thought they were this easy. They look so complicated.
Well, they're not.
Well, why don't Deb make them for herself? Deb's my mama.
Well, Donna, what is the matter with you? You had a bad night or something.
Because you spoiled her rotten. How old is she, Granny?
She's,
65?
yeah. No, 66.
Spoiled rotten?
Yeah.
Oh.
All to the core.
And who did that? Who's to blame for that?
I don't know.
So I should turn them up on the side and not lay them flat like that, huh?
It don't matter how you turn them.
Okay.
All right, I gotta have a little more flour.
I'll get you some more.
Yeah, I can get it right here.
These do make a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So about how many servings would you think that this makes already?
I don't know. It's according to... You could look at it, tell how many you wanted. All right, let's see here. Okay.
Of course, with our big old
The good
boys.
part of doing this, Donna has to clean up the mess. And I'm good at strewing flour. Whew, I get it everywhere. I think I'm gonna be real careful and not strew flour, and I'll have it from the front door to the back.
Yeah, on our first video, she said, I've practiced trying to make the dumplings without making a mess. But I think that if she didn't make a mess when she cooked, it wouldn't be as good. What do you think?
Probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've always done it, so I wouldn't know.
Well, let me tell you who else makes a mess when they cook, and they cook extremely well.
Well, it's better to make a mess than not cook at all, though.
Yeah, but guess who is about your equal on the mess making when they
Who that?
cook? James Jackson.
That's good.
Oh, that man knows he can make a mess, but he cooks so good.
There'll be chicken pinwheels for dinner somewhere today.
Probably tomorrow.
All right, this is my last one, and I do it this way.
Okay. So you can get several?
Mm-hmm.
Look at how smart you are.
I'm very smart now. You've been knowing that a long time.
And that's going to fill our pan up right there. Now, who taught you this? Did you just come up with this on your own?
My sister did. I don't know where she got it.
Which sister?
Easter.
Okay.
She was a cook. That damn good cook.
Ooh, can Nana cook?
She could do pretty good. I didn't like her cooking all that good.
You're cracking me up. All right. Ooh.
Okay, that's the pinwheel dumpling.
All right. And so, let me get this over here. Wonderful. So, she's giving me these, so I'm gonna take them home with me. Now, okay, quick question.
Might want to make you another one out of that.
How would I cover this to freeze it? Just put another layer of Saran Wrap?
Another Saran Wrap.
And just stick it in the freezer. Okay. Good deal.
So just set them over there. Now we're going to
clean this up, and yeah, so that's how you make the pinwheel dumplings. I will have all the recipes listed in the description box for you. This is all over the place. I love her. Okay, so it's Sunday, and I've got my frozen pinwheels in the freezer, and I'm going to, I've got my chicken thighs. So I am going to boil them and get that ready, and we're gonna see if I can do pinwheel dumplings on my own without Granny. Fingers crossed. Here's my chicken in my cream of chicken soup and my broth. I'm gonna take it off the burner and let it cool, and then I will cut my chicken pieces up. Okay, my chicken is done, and I'm going to set it over here on the counter. Let me get something to put under this pot. Just gonna put this rag under the pot. Okay, and I'm gonna take the pieces out and I'm gonna cut them up, and then I'll put them in this dish, and then I will get my frozen pinwheels out, put them on top, pop them in the oven, and hopefully they will be as good as my Granny's. Of course, Granny's not cooking it, but I am following Granny's recipe, so. All right, so I've got my tongs, my knife, my fork, and let's do this. You know, I would have probably been smarter. I don't know. She said cut it up after you cook them. I don't know. Maybe I should have really thought about it and cut them up before. But I like chunks of chicken, so I'm not going to cut them up into itty bitty pieces. I'm just going to kind of shred it and yeah, something like that, you know. Let's see, now I'll take this and put it back in my, and because, sorry about that scraping noise, I'm actually gonna do a larger size dish because for our lunch this week, I can have some leftovers for James and I to take for lunch. So I will still have some left in the freezer because I'm not going to cook all of those, but yeah. And yesterday we left this part out of the video because I thought about it after the fact, so I asked her after the fact, and I asked her, like, how far apart should you place your pinwheels, and she said, you know, just a little spot between them because they're gonna swell up when they cook. So just bear that in mind. We're learning this together. Never done this before, so we will see. But I'm just doing like chunks of chicken. I'm not doing little bitty pieces because, you know, if a dish has chicken in it, I want to taste that chicken. I want to eat the chicken. I don't want it to be just little bitty bits and pieces. So, also I asked her, like, how deep you should put your, like, how deep should your broth and your chicken be in your pan that you put your pinwheels on top? And, you know, she was like, you know, about, you know, like that. So I'm going to pour this whole thing in because it cooked down. And I think that this is going to be just right for my size casserole dish. And also, I mean, that your amount of broth and everything is going to depend on how many thighs you actually use. So I think it's going to be, the perfect amount. Like I said, I've never cooked this before, so we'll see. All right, so I have, make sure. I have all of my chicken cut up. And like I said, it's chunky because I like it chunky. So I'm gonna take the camera down and show y'all what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all of my chicken, with my chunks of chicken, and my broth. So I'm fixing to pour this into my casserole dish. Okay, so here's it in my casserole dish, and now for the pinwheels. Okay, so here's my pinwheels, all frozen. I come home and put them on the same kind of pan that she did. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. Okay, and let's see. All right. Once I get these placed in here, I will once I get these placed in here, I will take the camera down and show y'all what it looks like once I've got them in here. She said it doesn't matter how you lay them in here. So I can definitely see how them being frozen is much easier, because when we were making them yesterday, they were very soft. So I can see how definitely these being frozen, whereas the regular dumplings, I can see how it wouldn't matter for those, but these I can definitely see how it matters. I just wish I knew how close to put them. I don't really know, but I want it to be enough in there. I'll just space them a little bit. I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning too. I've never done this before. Okay, so I've got those in here. I've got my oven preheating, and I'm gonna take the camera down and show you how I've got them placed in here. Okay, this is how I have them placed in here. I mean, I really don't know if I should put more or not. Oh well, we'll see once we cook them, because they are gonna swell up, so we'll see. Okay, I just added a few more. I did like 5, and then there's 4 up here, but yeah, I think that's gonna be good. All right, we'll see. So while I wait for my oven to preheat, since the dumplings, the pinwheel dumplings are already frozen, I'm going to separate the remaining dumplings that I'm not using. I'm gonna go ahead and separate them and put them in some Ziploc bags, so I will know, since now I kind of have an idea of what I've put on this pan, in this dish, I'll know kind of how many to put in each bag, and then they will be ready for the next time I make them. So it looks like I'm definitely gonna get 2 more servings out of this. So basically, if it turns out right with the amount that I've put in my casserole dish, it looks like for a standard size casserole dish, I'm not real sure. I think this is probably like a 9 by 13 oval dish. It looks like you should be able to get 3 helpings, 3 dishes out of the 1 pan of pinwheels that we did. Definitely be able to tell more once they're cooked, if we've put too many or not enough or whatever. So let's see. And then, like, if you have a huge family or for a holiday and you want to make this dish, then you would definitely have plenty to make it. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have enough for 2 more dishes of this, and that's good, because this part will already be done in my freezer. Boiling chicken, how hard is that? Not. So James will be happy doing this country cooking on this Sunday. Who am I? Anyway, I will, I'm gonna wait till my oven finishes warming up, and then I will put them in and let them get done, and I'll show you the end results, and then we'll taste it and see how good it is. Okay, I just pulled them out of the oven. Looks good. I definitely see that I could have added more, but that's okay. I think there's gonna be plenty. And now we just get to taste it and see what we think. Pretty good if I say so myself. Let's see what James has to say. Okay, James, how'd I do?
Granny would have done better.
Seriously? But are they good, considering Granny didn't do them and I did them?
As long as it was Granny's recipe.
I did this for you.
Granny shared this for me.
There you have it. It's a conspiracy between James and Granny. I tried, but I think they're really good. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.